Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Civilization 5. So, I swapped some tile assignments around to make the cities grow a little bit faster without losing too much production, because we are falling behind on population quite a bit. Need to catch up a little bit at least. Some of the AIs have cities that are 7 population. Let's have a look. Someone had 27, I think. Jakarta is 23. Who has the biggest city we know of right now? 21? Okay, maybe there wasn't a 27. 21 seems to be the biggest, 23 is the biggest right now. But 23 is still way more than we got. So, yeah. Anyway, what's next? I still can't get out with this Pathfinder. I might just disband him, I don't know. Right, let's get a few more farms. So, right here will be a farm. We'll have to buy that tile, which is okay, I think. I mean, we have a lot of gold, might as well start using it. Wait, no, this tile is ours. Okay. Let's grab a farm then, that will give us an adjacency bonus in the middle. As for the scientist, I think it would be better to get an academy somewhere where we can't use farm adjacency bonuses. Like right here, for example. We would have to buy that tile, but that's okay. Yeah, this tile seems to be the best candidate. Because I won't be getting farms on any adjacent tile. That's what we'll do. Oh, also, one other thing that we could do with our Great Diplomat is build a tile improvement, which I think would give us an extra delegate in the World Congress. I don't think I'm going to do that, because I still want to get allied with Sidon, but it is one of the possibilities with the Great Diplomat. Just saying. Oh, hold on, China. Are they about to start a city over there? You know what, let's just buy this tile. Even if they start a city now, they won't get any useful tiles. That might discourage them. We'll see. Right, what else can we do? Worker, let's get a few more farms. Did we actually finish the pasture? We did, right? Yup. Alright, we got some more population. Can we make this grow a little bit faster? Not until we get a few more farms. Alright, carry on then. Another university is almost done. Our science output is quite fine right now, but there's still one AI we haven't made contact with, who's the actual technology leader. I would really like to know who exactly that is. I have a suspicion all the AIs are on the same continent right here. And it's just me and China on our own separate island, which is really quite unlucky. Oh well, anyway. Let's grab that academy right here. And we'll work it right away. Oh, also, we should be working this one too. Okay, hold on. We'll get a new citizen in 4 turns. I kind of want to get the Great Merchant, otherwise I would have unassigned the Market Specialist. Because we kind of need a few more citizens to work the tiles. But I want to get the Great Merchant at least. Alright, we can move this dude. And we could remove a scientist for a few turns. We'll get a new citizen in 4 turns. Then again, removing a scientist to work the academy is slightly counterproductive. Let's remove this guy from the Scrivener's office. We'll assign him again in 4 turns, once we get +1 population. Yeah, that works. So, you guys, what can you do? Get a few farms. We need more food in our core cities. That's what we'll work on. It's time to remove that marsh. Wait, we can't do that yet. Right, we need machinery. Well, let's just buy a tile or two. We have quite a lot of gold. Might as well put it to good use. And also happiness is a bit of a problem. We can't work on everything all at the same time. That's the problem. One step at a time. We got steel. So that unlocks the armory, which can be used to reduce crime. Also improves quarry when there's no fresh water. And gives us some unit upgrades. Speaking of units, I guess this would be a good moment to upgrade them. Yep, let's just do that. We need better units. Looks like that's it. Alright, so physics and then machinery. What does the circus do exactly? Reduces boredom. When completed, it provides a modest sum of culture and starts 10 turns of We Love the King Day in the city. Nearby ivory plus free culture. Okay, that's interesting. We'll probably want to build a few. Meanwhile, more farms. This was a slightly unfortunate academy placement. I would have done it differently if I could redo, but we'll live with it. Alright, so fortunately we don't need open borders with Portugal, since these guys can actually cross enemy territory without open borders. Or well, Portugal isn't actually an enemy, but cross the territory of other civs without the need for open borders. So this is where we're going. And we got a great writer. We'll grab a great work. Okay, minus 9 happiness, that's kind of bad now. Because that's minus 9% everything. Not happy about that. As for our next policy, I think we'll start with informants. Because then we can get a little bit of extra science. And also +1 happiness from chanceries. I think that's slightly more important than consulates right now. And our gold is just fine. And this should give us spies. Which we could certainly use. There we go. Our first spy. Where do we want to send him? Who dislikes us the most? Who dislikes us at all? Well, nobody really. But Indonesia has been denounced by Portugal. We could try to spy on Indonesia. Could we maybe get Portugal to declare war on Indonesia? We can try.
Sim.
No, she won't do it. But let's spy on Indonesia. They have the biggest city we know of right now. We know they are disliked by Portugal. And we know... Wait, no, not diplomat. A spy. Let's try that again. And we know their capital is coastal, and it's not too far away from us. Once we build a navy, we might actually attack Jakarta. It's a pretty damn good city, and it's coastal. We'll see. Right, I'm just going to disband this Pathfinder. I don't think we're ever getting him out of here, so fine. You win. Right, anything else we can do on this turn? Yes. University. This will do. 11 turns for the city to grow. Alright. That's fine. What do you want? Yeah, that is a pretty good deal. Accept. But seriously, we need to do something about unhappiness. It's mostly poverty and crime at the moment. So I guess we'll take care of it as soon as we finish our current construction queues. Alright, Sidon. Give me the city. This should make us allied. There. How much is that? 163 influence. Very nice. And now we can get samurai, because we do have the tech already. Okay then. What exactly do they do in Vox Populi? Let's have a look. Samurai, what can you do? This unit fights more effectively, gains more experience than normal, and helps produce great generals more quickly than the longswordsmen, which it replaces. Alright. 24 combat strength. Versus how much on the longswordsman? Where's the longswordsman? 20. Yeah, that's quite a bit better. Hopefully we'll get a few. Oh, there we go. Portugal declared war on Indonesia. Nice. I hope they won't actually conquer Indonesia, because I definitely wouldn't want that. But I'm glad the AIs are actually fighting each other. I was a little bit worried they will stay friendly forever. And they weren't willing to accept any bribes, so... Anyway, more food. Let's grab more food. And maybe this tile as well. Yeah, let's just start spending all that gold. Now, we can also rush the Forbidden Palace, but that will only give us 25 production towards it. So if we are going to do it, it's better to do it towards the end. When it's 70% done, basically. Then we can rush it. Because if we do it now, and someone beats us to it, we'll just end up wasting that gold completely. Right, Istanbul got +1, and now we can work the Scrivener's office. I think we should send an internal trade route with food to Istanbul. Yeah, I think that's going to be necessary to maintain decent growth. What about unhappiness? Poverty and crime, -6. Alright, we need city walls in here. I think the herbalist will have to wait. Yep, let's just go through all the cities real quick. I did queue up Writers Guild, but I think it will have to wait. Bursa, yeah, it's pretty bad. Poverty again. Market. We might want to unlock the bank sometime soon. Because the market on its own will not be enough to reduce poverty to a reasonable level. Okay, we'll just build markets everywhere. Before the aqueduct. Well, actually no, after the aqueduct, because the aqueduct will give us some production. Alright, that will do. That should reduce our unhappiness in a few turns. Greece and Unmet Player are now friends. Okay, so we know that the last AI is somewhere close to Greece. Although it doesn't have to be. But with that update, I think it's pretty obvious they are all on the same continent. And it's just me and China on our own separate island. Which is really quite unlucky. But oh well. And we got another spy. Okay, who do we want to spy on? We could try to spy on Greece. Yeah, let's go to Athens. Why the heck not? He's very far away from us. Alright, we'll do that. We'll see what he's up to. We are still traveling. Alright then. So, anything else? Not really. 9 turns on the Forbidden Palace. Alright then. We are around halfway done. I'll probably rush it, but again, we'll wait until it's 75% done or so. And then we can pay. I'm not entirely convinced that I want to pay, because that's a lot of gold to only save a few turns. But we can at least consider it once it's 75% done. There's literally no point doing it right now. I think I'll keep my horses, thanks. Public declaration, what? What's this? Oh yeah, +100 science. Oh, interesting. Okay, thanks. What was that about Portugal? Oh, it's just protecting a city-state, we don't care. And some deals ended. Alright, let's have a look. -11. Happiness, yeah, that's definitely not good. They aren't willing to sell us a luxury for a decent price. I'll have to pay them a bit. Okay, fine. Can we trade with anyone else? Anyone at all? Can we buy a luxury from anyone else? Probably not. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Indonesia has tobacco, but they won't sell it. I already tried. So, Portugal, how much do you want? Probably a bit too much. 8 gold per turn. I don't think it's worth it. None of our cities want truffles. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I'll pass. Meanwhile, more farms. You can go here. Alright, machinery is almost done. Let's just set up to remove that marsh as soon as machinery is finished. And our trade route finished. What do we want to use that for? Can we send it to Istanbul from here? Yes, we can. I think we should send some food there. Alright, let's do it. That will make it grow much faster. In 13 turns. That's way more reasonable than before. I will unassign the market specialist once we get the Great Merchant. That's the plan. But first, let's actually get the Great Merchant to begin with. We actually had a quest to get a Great Merchant in Kabul, so that will be quite nice. And we got plus 30% rewards from one of our policies. From the opener, I think it was. Okay, more production, unhappiness, yeah, poverty again. But we already have a market. Yeah, I think we need to research banking sometime soon. We could grab an arena that will reduce boredom a little bit and also give us some extra production. Yep, works for me. And you? Let's see. We can actually get a lumber mill on a Django, but I think I'd rather remove that Django and get a farm here. We can get farms on these 3 tiles. I think that will be best. Use them for adjacency bonuses. We'll also get plus 20 production when we remove the Django. Alright, that works. How's the tech count? 28, 27, 25... We are at 27. Okay, so... It looks like we caught up. There's just this one AI that we don't know about. That's ahead of us. Oh, Portugal just got a new tech, so 28 now. But we are also about to get machinery. So that's going to be 28 each, I assume. Yep, 28 each. And we are second in literacy now, nice. Alright, what's next? I think we should grab banking. It will also improve pastures slightly. Towns. It will give us access to constabulary. Okay. Reduces crime. Yeah, we'll probably need that. And bank. Reduces poverty, I assume. I mean, it should. It doesn't specify that on the tooltip, but it should reduce poverty. Because that's a gold-generating building. Where's the marketplace again? Which tech was that? I thought that was currency? I just want to check the tooltip for the market. Yeah, the market doesn't say it reduces poverty either, but it does. Right, let's grab banking. Oh, and it also gives us the pioneer, which can start advanced cities. I might actually grab a city or two somewhere if we get a chance to do that. Once we finish banking, then we can go for compass to be able to get caravels. Not to mention banking will progress us to Renaissance era, which will increase city-state bonuses, definitely a good idea. So we can finally clear that marsh, and we got one more marsh near Ankara. Now, if we want to rush the wonder, we need to do it now. I'm still not convinced it's worth it, honestly. I don't think anyone will beat us to it, because there's really no real competition for it, just Portugal. And Portugal only built 2 wonders. Oh, 3 wonders. No, 2 wonders. Great Lighthouse and Stonehenge. They haven't built a wonder in forever. Indonesia didn't like our spy. Well, do we care about Indonesia's opinion? I mean, really, we can't be friendly with everyone in the game. They are at war with Portugal. I'm thinking we'll keep our spy in Jakarta. Okay, let's keep our spy in Jakarta. My agents go where they please. They obviously won't like that, but whatever. Like I said, we can't be super friendly with everyone in the game, and we need to spy on someone. Right, you. Remove that market now, and we'll work the food. Like so. 8 turns. We could speed it up a little bit more, but these assignments are fine. We got one more good tile with food, and about to get another one. So, what's next? Poverty and crime. We really need to reduce that, so city walls are almost done. Siege foundry. Well, we could grab an armory, but that's 16 turns. Let's finish the current queue and then we'll decide what to do. As for the merchant, we can just send him to Florence, I guess. Oh yeah, this will give us Wheel of the King Day in all cities, that's nice. You can go to Florence, that's fine. Oh, and Wittenberg also had a quest, nice. Religious city-state. I don't really care about a religious city-state. Oh yeah, speaking of religion though, I think we can buy a building, yeah. The church. Is that any good? What does that do? Reduces boredom, boosts pressure, blah blah blah. Okay. So it's not really that good, is it? It does reduce boredom, so I guess that's that at least. That's all it's really good for, from the looks of it. Oh, it has a slot for a great work of music. I guess we'll just buy that everywhere then. Because we can. It's not like we can do anything else for faith. Yeah, fine, let's just buy that. Works for me. Which city has a boredom problem? Yeah, this one does. It's still at -1, but oh well. There. Plus 20 production in our capital, and China just entered Renaissance era. Alright. So I don't think I'm going to spend gold to rush Forbidden Palace. I'd rather save my money and spend it on something else. I just don't think we're at a risk of being beat by an AI. Portugal is the only one who can compete with us for that wonder. Right, arena, -5 unhappiness still. Poverty and crime. Well, we could build an armory that would help reduce crime. I guess that's what we'll do. We could also grab Ironworks. Wait, what does Circus Maximus do? Plus 10% culture and gold during Wheel of the King Day in the city where it is built. Reduces boredom. Must have built an arena in the city. Okay. That's it. Alright. The National Wonder provides +1 culture and reduces boredom, and generates plus 10% culture. Huh. Well, do we want to build that? Right now? I guess we could? We could also wait with that great merchant a few turns. Which city has the highest culture output? Well, our capital, that kind of makes sense. But we can't build it in our capital because we don't have the required building. I kind of want to stack production here. Wait. Ironworks. Let's read the description first. Plus 25 science when you construct a building in this city. Bonus scales with era. Must have built a forge. The production cost and population requirements increased based on... Okay, so... And plus 10 production too. Yeah, we should build it here because, one, it's one of our top production cities. And it's closer to all the other AIs. So, if we end up doing any naval warfare, this will be the best city to build new ships in. And we already have a harbor in here. Yeah, let's grab it in here. I like that idea. We'll get Circus Maximus later. Another jungle to remove. And one more lumber mill. Oh, this is outside of our territory. Let's grab a farm over here on the plain. And let's go through all our cities real quick. We'll check how they are doing. 34 turns, that's a little bit too much. Then again, we are finishing the wonder, might as well just do that. Okay, this looks fine. 5 turns until city growth. 10 turns until city growth. 9 turns. Yep, that's okay. We can queue up stoneworks. -3 from poverty, yeah, that's pretty bad, but we are working on banking. And this one? Let's see, I kind of like that gold. 7 turns is fine. Library, I guess we might as well work that by now. 9 turns until city growth. We probably don't need the merchant though. And I think that's that. 6 turns in our capital. Okay, good enough. How are we doing on population? We got just under 7 million. Indonesia has 19, that's a lot of population. And there's the Forbidden Palace. Cost of gold purchasing in all cities reduced by 15%. Reduces poverty in all cities. So this will help our happiness quite a bit. Poverty seems to be the biggest problem at the moment. We are still in the negatives, but that definitely helped. We'll grab a mine. And what do we want to do in our capital now? That's a good question. Poverty crime. I guess we should grab an armory. I kind of want the siege foundry first. How about we spend gold to get a siege foundry first, and then we can build an armory. And then we can start hiring some units, because we seriously need a stronger army. I don't plan going to war just yet, but we need to maintain a decent army. Right now, it's just not strong enough. And maybe we should buy that hill before the city-state steals it. Yep, might as well do that. As for the caravan, what do we want to use that for? And more importantly, where? Because that's just as important. What's our lowest production city? Samsun. Yeah, this one. We could start a trade route from Samsun to Florence, for example, because that is an international trade route. And we'll also get influence with Florence, right? Oh yeah, not without Merchant Confederacy. What are the trade routes from Samsun? Let's have a look. Samsun, where are you? Okay, that's a lot of potential trade routes. Yeah, let's start a trade route here. It won't be the best one, but it will give us instant 100 production in Samsun once the trade route expires. And this city will never have decent production, it just doesn't have the tiles in range. And now we can pop the Great Merchant. That's 650 gold. Alright. There you go. Successful assassination in Athens. Wait, what? Okay, that's interesting. It delayed their great person progress by 139. Okay, that's nice. Let's check out Jakarta. How are they doing in here? Okay, that's a lot of buildings. Royal Astrologer. Okay. What else do they have in here? A lot of crap. Ironworks. Colossus. A lot of buildings, holy crap. Yeah, that is a lot of stuff. And they are building naval units at the moment. Okay. Carry on. What do we build next? Poverty, crime. Two most common problems we seem to have. Let's grab that market, that's only 2 turns. Might as well just do it already. And Samson finished city walls. Alright, what do you need? A granary to grow a little bit faster. And then probably siege foundry. Although a chancery wouldn't be bad. Or a university. University is always good. Let's grab the university. And make it grow faster. Here. Good enough. So, do we care about staying friendly with Alex? I don't think so. My agents go where they please. Sorry, bro. We'll just spy on these two. So, banking, 7 turns. And caravan. What do we want to prioritize? Gold? Science? Beijing. Yeah, this is pretty good, I would say. Okay, Beijing it is then. Off you go. 12 turns. For our next trade route to expire. Okay, so we'll get extra production in our capital in 12 turns. It will speed up the armory. Yeah, that's good. And more production is done. Happiness seems to be mostly fine in here. Barracks. We'll still grab the barracks. Anyway, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.